So here's my own little tidbit. All right, it's a twofer. It's about two teams. This will be in our high school notebook this week. So a couple of Central Texas teams that I don't think we've talked about on the podcast at all this year, made the 6-man playoffs this year and broke pretty decent droughts. Okay, one longer than the other. So going to the playoffs this year are Penelope and Kopperl. And so Penelope hasn't been in the playoffs since 2010. It's pretty good drought for them, 13 years. They're in their first season under Chris Villarreal. He was at Mount Calm last year. He's a former Oglesby assistant. So clearly done a good job there at Penelope to get them in their playoffs. They had returned their entire starting lineup, and they were only a win shy last year. So I think Chris saw an opportunity there, like, I can get these guys over the hump, but nevertheless, I'm still impressed because I did not expect Penelope to get past Aquila and Coolidge in that district and make the playoffs. Abbott was a given, but we'll give it up for Penelope for getting that done. Chad can remember a book that this guy did,
Carlton Stowers,
Where Dreams Die Hard, about the Penelope Wolverines. And it's a good book. Check it out.
Yeah, Carlton Stowers, good dude too. He's written a lot of, like, he wrote about the Lake Waco murders and excellent author, good guy.
Yeah. And then the Kopperl Eagles, not quite as long a drought. 2018 was the last time Kopperl was in the playoffs. They too have a first-year head coach, Ken Davis. He was the coach at Lingleville, another little 6-man program. But I think the opportunity for Kopperl was there, and to maybe slip in and be the second place team in that district, which they were able to do. But yeah, 7-3. Kopperl, incidentally, they've only made 2 playoff appearances in their school history, and they're 0-2 in those playoff appearances. So if they can win this week, they'll be making some history. But
I picked Penelope to win, picked Kopperl to lose.
Yeah, and obviously Kopperl is the 2 playing a 1, so there you go. That's how that works. But we'll see. Nevertheless, I would put both Ken Davis and Chris Villarreal up for super-centex 6-man coach of the year for breaking some good droughts, along with some other guys. Terry Crawford.
It's been a good year in the 6-man ranks.
Yeah, Jeb Dixon at Oglesby. He's doing a great job. Got those guys 9-0 going in the playoffs. So a little 6-man talk there to finish.